What's up, warriors? Welcome back to the channel for day 2 fishing with my cousin. We are out on Ricky Jorge Reservoir in Laurel, Maryland today. Yesterday we fished Occoquan Reservoir. Obviously you guys saw that video, but it was okay. It was an okay day. Weather-wise, we got blessed. We had a little bit of wind to deal with, but other than that, it was pretty mild. Today's gonna be even better. It's gonna get up to like 75 degrees, 70 degrees? Something warm, warmer than it's been, so we'll take it. This is a tougher lake usually for me, but we're getting into the swing of spring here, and as the temperatures warm up, these fish really get active, and I've had some really good days when the water's in between 50 and 60 degrees, and it should be just that today. So let's get out there, guys, throw some moving baits, some jigs, try to get us a limit. See you in the water. So since this lovely reservoir is electric only, we're gonna be going really slow. My cousin's a big boy, and this is a small boat, so it's not gonna go very fast. And we wanna go all the way north on the reservoir to the northern reaches of the lake where it should be a bit warmer. That tends to be the trend in the springtime in all central Maryland reservoirs. The northern ends, they tend to be shallower, and therefore they get warmer quicker. Guys, let's check the time. Can you see that? It's been an hour and we're still on the trolling motor. So this is kind of the trade, I'd say, between, you know, the gas motor lakes and the electric only lakes. Can't have your cake and eat it too, you know, so we don't have to deal with rowers and all of that stuff. And I'll tell you why I'm on the floor right now, because this man's in the back of the boat doing the same thing, and he said the sky looked pretty trippy when you're laying down. Everything is moving, it throws your equilibrium off. Anyways, we've got about 15 minutes. The water temp came up 1.5 degrees from the south side of the lake where we launched to almost to where we want to be on the north side, and we'll take every degree we can get because this time of year it does matter. Reached the land of the north. 49.9. 49, yep, 50 degree mark. That's what we wanted, that's what I expected, and sure enough. So we're gonna work our way that away, but we've made it after, wow, almost an hour and a half. All right, guys, so till we find our bite, our first bite, we're gonna be throwing a few different things. I'm throwing the jerk bait and some moving crankbaits, things like that, moving baits in general, and he's in the back throwing a shaky head with a rage craw. So we're gonna mix it up, see what we get bit first on, and then go from there. Trying to enjoy this calm water before 30 miles an hour of wind later. I think I'm gonna try a deeper jerkbait. This is gonna get down a bit deeper. It's gonna get down to like 8 feet, suspends really nicely, big profile, big fish getter. But we're throwing it on medium gear, really light stuff, just so I can fling it a mile. Get ultimate sensitivity, get ultimate action. I feel like throwing lighter gear with heavier stuff or heavier moving baits, you get a lot more action out of it, and especially with a jerkbait, light line, light tackle. Oh my God, that is critical. That change in action is critical. Look at this, unbelievable. Ooh, had some slack in it, tons. Oh, yep, bait, tons of it. These rock faces look good, man. No reason why there shouldn't be big fish hanging on them. There he is, there he is, there he is. I know it's Gucci. What do I say? On the jerkbait. Look at that. okay. I'll explain what happened in a second, but that was freaking awesome. Look at how fat this fish is. Shadded up. All right, I say this fish is 2 pounds even. 238. Fatso. See ya. Number 1. On the jerkbait, on a big jerkbait. Called that, man. Called that 1000%. That was awesome. All right, so I'm gonna tell you guys the really interesting thing about that fish. So I was fishing this Academy Outdoors H2O Express jerkbait. It's a deep diver. I showed you guys the bait before I threw it, and I just had a really good feeling about it. I was throwing it on that lighter gear, the medium setup, and I threw it up to this rock face and I twitched it, and while I had the bait paused, I heard the rattle go, I heard the rattle shake, and I was like, but I didn't move the rod, so something had to smack it. And I lifted up on the rod tip and I kind of moved it slightly, like an inch to the left, and then boom, I felt weight. So what happened most likely is that fish whacked the bait, missed it, I heard the rattle, so I picked up on the slack, and then he attacked it a second time and I connected. So that was really cool. Never had that happen, but there's a first for everything out here on the water each and every day. Let's get number 2 in the boat. I have a fish. I have a fish. Another one. On the JB. On the JB. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, little guy, calm down. I'll take it. I'll take it. If I get another bite off of a rock wall like this, then we know that's it. Straight up. Both fish came off a rock bluff. So a third, and that's a pattern. It's usually the rule I try to give myself is like 3 fish on 1 technique equals pattern. But one thing I'm proud of myself for, I told you guys in the first videos of the year, namely that Tackle Warehouse unboxing that I did a while back, that I really wanted to get better with the jerkbait. I'm well on my way. I've been throwing it and throwing it and throwing it over and over and quickly improving my game with it, gaining more confidence. And that's really what fishing is all about, guys. If you don't have confidence in something and you want to gain confidence, you have to just put yourself out there and force yourself to throw baits that are out of your comfort zone. And you will, in time, gain confidence in them. And then they're just another tool in your arsenal to use. Look, that's a shad. Threadfin.
So they got a dot on their side?
Yep. Threadfin shad.
Well, that might be something that we should use.
Got one. Got one. On the jerkbait. Let's turn off the ghetto spot lock. That's the hood spot lock right there. You just turn it on, point it in the direction you want to go, and leave it and hope it stays. He was barely hooked. Right up in the bottom of the mouth. See you in a few years. Same deal, bluff wall, wind's blowing on it, deep water, third fish. 1240, we've only fished for about an hour. I'm popping this thing on real slack line, just letting it bounce. That allows the bait to really dive forward, move side to side with no tension on the line, messing up the action that it would naturally get. All right, the wind is in full effect, guys, and now we begin our return trip back to the ramp for the last 5 hours of the day. We're gonna use this free power, this wind, to take us all the way back, pretty much. So we're north, as far north as I've been on this lake ever, and we're gonna take it back to the ramp with the jerkbait, shaky head, slider head. We're gonna do it all down this rock bluff wall behind me. On his last limb, so this is what I need to duplicate with my lures ASAP. Beautiful bait, dude. Should we hook him up and throw him? You probably get freaking jammed. All right, buddy, sorry, I hope you make it. I don't think you will, but There he is. That's why I said, bro, I didn't want to put down the jerkbait. I know they'll hit it. This is the same bank I caught that bigger one on. Alright, see ya. So that was fish number 4 for me. 2 weren't keepers, 2 were. Holy crap. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Holy crap. He plowed it. He plowed it. You ain't that big. The way he hit was phenomenal. Phenomenal hit. That's why people love the jerkbait so much. Let's see about, that would have been a keeper at 12 inches, barely. Oh my God. We just marked a ton of bait out behind the boat. And then I was like, you ready? You ready? Got him. Dude!
It's around 3.
Oh, that's what happens when you just keep, look, came right out. Came right out. Right out. Dude, I was just talking about this. We marked bait on the graph. And I was like, wow, what if I threw this out and a big old striper came up and mashed it? And instead, this guy showed up to play. That's incredible. It's incredible. 179. So add that to 4.5. So not a lot of weight, but you know, good action nonetheless. And they're on a jerkbait. We'll just see, I'll show you the comparison between this fish and the bait. They're going for big bait right now, for sure. All right, buddy, we appreciate you. Thanks for coming out to play. Have a good one. Shoot, that was insane. I thought I had a big striper. I was like, if I just said that, dude, it is windy. We have officially 2 hours left. We're on one of our favorite areas to fish. We've had some tremendous luck here last year, and the water was obviously a lot warmer, but it doesn't matter. These spots usually hold fish year round. You just got to cycle them and hit at the right time and when the fish are hungry, which you never know when that is, so it's a little bit of luck involved, but we're definitely throwing the right stuff. I've got a jerkbait on, the same one I've been throwing all day. And my cousin's throwing a shaky head with a craw on it. So finesse, power fishing together, trying to figure them out. Another one of those little shad, dude. Right there, like 2 feet under the surface. That's all they're doing. Yeah, that's all they're doing. They're just like, they're just hanging. Yeah. He's all by himself. Just a little shad. It's only a matter of time before he gets chomped. It means there's no bass in the area, considering he ain't dead yet. All right, it's time to retire with the jerkbait. Retire my wrist for the day because it has been exhausting. We're almost there. We've got dead batteries, y'all. Dead batteries. Not even working at all. Alright guys, so we're back at the house putting the boat up, and I'm gonna make this pretty brief. What do you have to say about the day, man? How was it for you?
It sucked. Frustrating.
Biggest fish was 2.2, right? 2.2? 2.3?
Yeah, 2.3.
Something like that. And that was pretty much how we got all of our fish today, off of rocky bluff points on the northern end of the lake. So that was very important. The few degrees in temperature that we had on the northern side of the lake versus the cooler water on the south side of the lake, that really mattered today. As soon as we came around the big bend on the north end, no more fish from that point on. So that really says a lot about those few degrees. They matter. I'll be paying attention to that tomorrow on our next lake. We'll see you guys then.